guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley. So today I did like a full face first impressions of all the stuff I got in my last video, the Sephora VIP sale slash Ulta haul. So a lot of the products in there I haven't tried out yet, and I wanted to try it out today on camera for you guys. So that is what we did. So if you want to see like what my thoughts were on the products and see, you know, how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna try out, which I have used this multiple times, but I still wanted to include it in this video since I did get it in that haul that I did. But this is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. So it's just kind of like a filling in your pores, like smoothing primer. I really like it. It just comes in this pot like this, so it's kind of a more thicker consistency. But it does a good job of like filling in my expression lines right here. So I like to put it here. And you don't have to put this all over your face. Like if you don't need to smooth out like all of your skin, like obviously you don't have to put it everywhere. I just tend to put it in the areas I want it to fill in. So typically on my forehead and then on my nose. So sometimes foundation tends to like sit funny on my nose or not like, you know, look as good on my nose. So I like to put it on my nose just to fill it in. And I don't know if you can tell, but it like blurs. It's kind of like, I haven't tried the blurring stick, but I feel like it's kind of like that. Like it blurs out your pores in your face. Like it fills it in, like all your, I don't know, it just like fills out your skin and it makes everything like really smooth and even. Like I don't really know what to say about it. You just have to try it. Now we're gonna try the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation, and I'm super excited to try this. I've been wanting to film this video. I got this stuff like, what, 3 days ago? So I've been holding off to try it, so I wanted to try it on camera with you guys, like a first impressions. So this is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. Like I said, I got the shade 2, and this is just supposed to be a full coverage foundation, long wear, high cover foundation. And like I said in that video, I have the Luminous Silk, and it's not as full coverage, but that, I mean, that doesn't bother me. But if you wanted the you know, more coverage, I wouldn't go to the Luminous Silk. So we're going to try this out and see if it gives more coverage. So it's kind of a thicker consistency, like already. It's runny, but like not like runny. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender, or my L'Oreal foundation sponge. I just call them all beauty blenders. Just because that's what I use for all my foundations. So I'm just going to see if it'll work for this foundation. And I got the shade 2, so hopefully this matches. It's a little yellow, but this is pretty much all I had to choose from, so we're just gonna go with it. It'll probably all even out in the end, but at least it's not too dark. It's just a little yellow. Okay, so this is just one little thin layer compared to this side, so you can see the difference. I wouldn't say it's full coverage yet. We're obviously gonna build it up. I would say it's more of a medium coverage, but it did even out like everything, and it's not, you know, it looks good so far. So we're just gonna build. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all of the foundation on, and I built it up. I would say this is more of like a natural matte finish. It's definitely not matte, but it's not luminous. I'm not sure what it claims to be. So yeah, so far I really like it. So we will just see what it looks like with all my other makeup on too. And if you guys want a whole nother video, like, you know, how long it wears, we can do like a wear test. I can totally do that too. But this video is just going to be like kind of like my first impressions of all the stuff I bought in my haul. So yeah, let's just move on. Since I didn't buy any eyeshadow, which I did buy some new eyeshadow, but it's not here yet, and I want to get this video up for you guys. So we're going to just jump straight into eyebrows because I did get 2 new brow products. So I got the Makeup Revolution Medium Brown Pomade. And as I said in that video, like you guys know, I use the Anastasia Brow Pomade every day, or the pencil. So let's just try this out. And I'm going to try to use this little brush that comes with it, but I'm not promising that I'm going to stay with that because, I mean, I love my Anastasia brush, so we'll see. But it looks just like this. I haven't touched it or anything, of course. And it looks like a good color match, so we'll just see. Okay, so I don't know how I like this brush because it like applies a lot. Like it's not thin enough, like it's thicker, and so it's harder to get like, you know, a sharp line, like a, you know. So I feel like if you had like thicker, like bigger brows and you didn't need to like actually fill them in, and you just need to like fill in some areas that you like this brush. And you could probably use it on the go if you didn't have anything else, but like I just don't like it, so I'm gonna have to use my brush. So hold on. So I'll just show you. So the Anastasia one, like, I don't know if you can tell how thin this is. Like it's super thin, so it's like so easy to get in your like little brow hairs. Where this one's just like really thick. Like yeah, you can see that. And it has this other end, but I don't know. I'm not into it. So I already have a pretty intense brow going on because of that brush. But I do like this formula. It's really pigmented. Like it's really pigmented, as you can see. It's pretty similar to the Anastasia one. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna have a pretty thick brow today, but it's fine, so right now my first impression of this is I really like it. It's just really pigmented, so I mean, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing if you like go into heavy-handed, like you're gonna get some pretty intense brows. But it's good, so okay, cool, everything's going good so far. So let's just, and I bought this Make Me Brow, which I'm just like, I really don't need to add any more color, but we'll try this later after we do eyeshadow. But let's just go back and do concealer. So I picked up the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I got the shade Chantilly, which is light number 1 because I need the fairest one. Okay, so I've never had a pot like this, and I'm excited to try this. So I'm not really sure how to apply this. I mean, I want to blend it out with my beauty blender, I think, but we'll just see. So I think I'm gonna take this little concealer brush. It's a Morphe M224, and I guess just apply it under my, like where I would usually apply concealer. So we're just gonna see if this is, you know, what the coverage is and all that. Hopefully it is good, as I've heard pretty good reviews about it, so I wanted to try it out. So we are just going to put it everywhere I usually put concealer. So I pretty much just put that all over my face, like where I would put regular concealer, and we're just going to blend this out with the beauty blender. Hopefully it looks good. We will see. I like the consistency of it. It's like not too thick and it feels really smooth. So okay, so that concealer blended out really good, but I feel like this foundation just like oxidized and changed like a shade darker. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I definitely feel like I'm a whole shade darker than I was like, you know, 10 minutes ago. We'll just see, but that's kind of weird. I like this concealer. I don't know if I love it for under the eyes, but it did brighten and it did everything. It blended out good. I mean, I like it, so we'll see how it works with powders and stuff. It's not creasing or anything, but I am still going to set it with a powder, of course. So I'm going to take my RCMA powder right here. Take a damp beauty blender. This is like an actual beauty blender. And I take it damp because, like I've told y'all in some other tutorials, if you use a damp sponge, it makes it look more like airbrush. If you use a dry sponge, it can make you look really dry and gross under the eyes if you have like dry normal skin like I do. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that powder like this and set the under eyes and everywhere that we put that concealer and just press it into the skin. I don't really bake anymore, more so just like press in the skin. Okay, so this is the face set. I didn't set my whole face, and I feel like you have to set your whole face because this isn't a tacky foundation. It doesn't really come off on my hands, and I think it's set because, like I said, I think it oxidized a shade. So we're just going to go straight in with bronzer. And I'm not going to contour today, I guess, because I want to try out this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer I got in my little point perk. So it's just like a new bronzer I have, and I want to try it. Okay, so since all my like normal bronzer brushes are wet, I'm going to take this Japanese little brush like this, and we're going to use this to bronze today. Okay, I kind of feel like it's taking off the foundation right here. In my big mirror, it looks like it's like taking off my foundation, but when I look up close, I can't really tell, but like it looks kind of like patchy and weird. Do you guys see that? Or is it just me? Okay, so I don't know how I feel about that bronzer. It could just be the brush that I use to apply it because all my bronzer brushes are dirty. But it's not my favorite on my skin right now. But like I said, it could be how I applied it, so I'll just have to try it again. But right now I'm kind of like, it looks kind of weird. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face because all we have left to try out for the haul I did was this little Lovesick liquid lipstick and the Gimme Brow. I think that's all I have left to try out. And so I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup and come back and we can finish this video up. But yeah, hopefully I can fix this and make this not look so patchy. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have all my makeup on, I kind of just did like a simple eye. I used the Morphe 35R palette. I've been loving that palette. So I just used like a couple shades and it looks more orange on camera, but it's really not that orange in person. But yeah, so I just did this like simple eye look, threw on some lashes, and so now let's just move on to finishing this little first impressions. So I'm going to try this Essence Make Me Brow. And this just says it's a eyebrow gel mascara. And I got this shade Brownie Brows. So first off, the wand is like really small. I've never used an eyebrow gel like this. And it has little like fibers in it. It looks like little hairs. So let's just see. I don't know how much to use of this product, but okay, so there's one side with it and one side without. I usually just use the clear brow gel from them, but I wanted to try something different. And I mean, I like this. I just think I didn't really need any more color today, but I feel like if you didn't really want to do your brows and you just wanted to fill in some sparse areas and set them in place, this would be a good thing to try out. So first impression right now, I really like it and I'll continue to try it out. And then the last thing that we're going to try out in this video is the KatVonD liquid lipstick in Lovesick. Now, I have some of her liquid lipsticks, so I know that I like her formula, so it's not really first impressions on the formula, more so just the color. Let's just pop it on. Okay guys, so this is what the lip looks like. I think it looks really good with the eyes, like the pink and like the orangey tone. I think it looks kind of cool together. I really like a lot of the products I tried. I'm still like, I want to try this foundation more. Obviously, I can't say I love it right now. I know a lot of my first impressions videos or my trap videos, everything usually works out. Like I usually don't have any problems. But I felt like it oxidized, like at least a shade darker. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is sitting really well on the skin, but I found it really weird how the bronzer like kind of took away the foundation. And it could be because I didn't set like everything with powder, but I usually don't anyways because I am like a dry normal skin type and I don't like to set my whole face with powder. But I might have to try it again and set my face with powder and see if that helps, because I found that really weird how it kind of took off the foundation right here. But I tried to fix it. I don't know if you can really tell. I just feel like it kind of took it off right here. But we will see. I like the foundation. I'm going to have to try a different way and see if it was the foundation that did that or just the bronzer or the brush I used. You know, you never know. It's first impressions. I'm just going to have to keep trying it out. But everything else turned out really well. I do like the brow stuff. It's just really pigmented. So, yeah, if you already have like really dark brows and you just want to like fill in some areas, I'm not sure if you like really need the pomade, but I would suggest you picking up the little Essence Make Me Brow. And this is like super inexpensive. The only thing that was really expensive in this video was the Giorgio Armani foundation. It's like $60 something. So that's why I definitely want to keep trying it out and let you know if I really like it before I tell you that I really like it, because it is a pricey foundation and I wouldn't want to recommend something if I like really truly didn't think that it was worth the money, because it is a more expensive foundation. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy this type of like I haul it and then I try everything out. I love first impression videos. They're really fun to try out new things and, you know, see what your like first impression is of the product. So yeah, please subscribe if you want to, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.